Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, the owners and to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akimat on the four corners teaching the truth and sincerity. This is Dasha Kwama coming at you with a quick hit. Yesterday I did a video going into knowing who your power is. Today it's heavy on my spirit. To go into keeping your eye single in this truth. Not wavering. Not going from here to a whole far left doctrine. All right, because the way you walk, in this truth, it Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he could choose you to be a fallout, or he could choose you to prosper in it. But I'm just gonna start hitting out the scriptures. All right, this is Luke chapter 11 verse 34. It says, "The light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when thine eye is single, thy whole body also is full of light. But when thine eye is evil, thy body also is full of darkness." All right, I mean, hitting the nail on the head. Yahweh Shem Shai. It's telling you, whenever your eye is single, whenever you are on that tightrope and you have 5,000 miles to go, on this tightrope, are you going to be looking at, the dangers on both sides, or are you going to be focused on that rope, and focused on that goal, that end goal ahead of you? And what is that end goal? That end goal for us men in this truth is Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right, next, Salaki. This is Romans chapter 11. I'm going to start at 7. It says, "What then? Israel hath not obtained that which it seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded." Right? So it says, "What then? Israel hath not obtained that which it seeketh for." All right? What is Israel seeking for? Israel has been seeking for salvation this whole time. They've been seeking for salvation, and the only way they're going to get salvation is through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and as Israel is going through, literally groping like a blind man at noonday, as it says in Deuteronomy, chapter 28. That was the curse that was put on us, that the people would be groping like a blind man, like they just grasp on anything and hope that that's going to save them. But that's not the case, because Israel as a whole nation, their eye is not single, but the election have obtained it, because they have obtained the spiritual wisdom, knowledge of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and through him is our salvation. But I'm going to continue reading. It says, "According as it is written, Yahweh hath given them the spirit of slumber." All right, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has blinded them from understanding the truth. Whenever these so-called Christians come up against the truth, Yahweh Shem Shai has already, deemed them not worthy, you know, of the truth. So he put that, that veil on them. He blinded them from, getting an inkling of understanding. And that's beautiful, because everybody isn't meant to be in this. Everybody isn't meant to sup with Yahweh Shem Shai, because they're not counted worthy. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai willing, I'm counted worthy. All right, because what I speak to y'all, I'm hoping and praying for myself. You know, um, I don't want to get off task. I just want to slack it. All right, this is Mark chapter 4, verse 11. It says, "And he said unto them, you know, unto you it is given, to know the mysteries of the kingdom of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, but unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables." So it is going to be for you to crack open, the scriptures, and have the spirit of Yahweh Shai Shai rest upon your shoulders for you to understand and break down. Because one, you're either listening to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone up in New York, or you're being taught by a brother that has been in this thing toiling and has learned from the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. All right, because a lot of people has been learned from the elders, but they do not give them, the credit, But so like this is Mark chapter 4, verse 11. It says, "And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the spirit." So like unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of Yahweh, but unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. It says in 12, it says that seeing they may see and not perceive. All right, so they can see, like whenever they crack open the scriptures. All right, they can read verses. They can read precepts, but they can't understand it. It's like the Ethiopian eunuch. All right, he was traveling along. I think that it was Philip. Uh, but he was traveling along, and he asked them, "Hey, do you know what you read?" And he was like, "How can I know what I read unless someone teaches me?" All right, so he could see, but he could not understand. He could not perceive. All right, and hearing, so like I'm gonna start 12 again. It says that seeing that they may see and not perceive, and hearing that may hear and not understand, lest at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them. All right, so Yahweh Shem Shai has, physically put this, upon them to where they can't understand. They can't receive the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai, and that's from the beginning. All right, so the elect have obtained it. All right, and Yahweh Shem Shai has went through and chosen a specific group of people, which is the 144,000 and the 1/3, to receive, all right, and to grasp and lay and stay with it, okay, because You can be hot one day and you can wake up cold the next, but that's only through the will and strength and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's why it is imperative, to you to keep that eye single, keep all those distractions, away, because it's just, Satan. It's just the devil. Uh, second, yeah, Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 9. It says, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Okay? So this is what Satan does. All right? He will take your eye from being single, and he'll take that and he'll have you looking at all these earthly gains. He'll have you, stuck in your own, mind and your own delusions, and keeping your eyes off Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Same thing like walking that tightrope. All right, whenever you turn to the left and to the right, and you see, sharp rocks, and you see, fire, or you see nothing but air. All right, that's a distraction, because that distraction brings in fear. It brings in doubt. It brings in, a bunch of carnality, because you're thinking about your flesh, and what you should be thinking about is your spirit. And who is the savior of your spirit? It is Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. So wouldn't you focus on him? But I'm going to read that again. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 9. It says, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and that's Esau, because he's bringing all this worldly, cardinal, fleshly desires and everything, like your woman, your kids, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not good to have kids. I'm not saying it's not good to have a woman, but you need to always keep your eye focused on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? Because that's going to be your salvation. All right? Everything else is really bullshit. Excuse my French, but hey, that's what it is. All right? And I'm just going to go to 10. It says, and with all deceivableness. Okay? Because he's trying to deceive. He's trying to, get you to blink one time. Once you blink, he got you. All right, and just keep that eye single. It says, of all unrighteousness, and in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth. And the love of the truth is the love of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, it's the love of these scriptures, all right, that they might not, that they might be saved. Because if they knew, then, if they knew better, they would do better. But since they don't, they're going to die in their wickedness, all right? And, hey, how about Shemi Hawashai willing, the brothers that are in this, hold fast to that which is good, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the Achamoth on the four corners, teaching the truth and sincerity, and to the house of David, Bayath Dawadah. All right. Shalom.